back finally with that long-awaited BTS video that I have been hinting at for a very long time.
I thought I looked messy in a cute way, but turns out I just looked messy. Rip, sorry.
So I became a fan of BTS when they first debuted, and yet I have never seen them by themselves live. The only time that I've gotten close was in 2015 when I went to KCON, but even then they weren't headlining. They headlined in 2016, and I had tried to get tickets to the Wings concert and completely and utterly failed. But this year I was like, it's gonna be my year. I'm gonna get those tickets. And guess what? I did not get tickets. I was real upset. It was really upsetting. My friend did manage to get resale tickets at a ridiculously high price for P5, and I decided to just buy one off of her and go with her because at least seeing them even from afar is better than not seeing them at all, right? As it was getting closer and closer to the date, I started thinking, like, you know, this isn't the end-all be-all. Like, let me try and just see if I can get better tickets. And so I started looking around on like Facebook groups, on Twitter. I was literally checking all the time. And so I'd asked my friend that I was going with. I was trying to coordinate with her, but it ended up not working out. She ended up getting tickets for her and another friend for Thursday, and I was like, okay, I'm on my own, I can do this. And apparently I could. Literally, it felt like fate was smiling down on me. It was the Wednesday of the first day of the concert, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna see if there's still any tickets around for like future dates, like Thursday or like Saturday. That friend who I'm going with on Saturday messaged me, you know, around noon being like, hey, they released new tickets on AXS, you need to go buy them now. So I ran over to my computer to buy them right away in the middle of work. I was just high stress, high focus on purchasing those tickets. Best decision of my life. They were technically P3, but they were literally like right next to the stage. They're pretty good tickets in my opinion. Nervous about it because every week I worked in a different area of LA, and so that week I was working in Santa Clarita, which if you don't know anything about LA is like really far. It's in the valley. And so I was nervous about if I ended work at like 6, how would I be able to get back in time to be able to go to the concert. I was literally losing my mind, and then a stroke of luck, we got to leave early that day. And so I got back and then managed to change and get to the concert venue with totally enough time to spare. There was no line of people waiting outside. I got in right away. It just felt like one after another things were just falling into place. And what's even funnier is I was thinking about buying tickets for that Thursday concert. On Thursday we ended up staying way later, and so I was definitely so lucky. So I had talked to my friend that I was going with on Saturday. We were like, oh, maybe we should like get rid of these tickets, earn back some of the money that we overspent on that ticket, since we both had newer tickets that were better seats as well. But we decided, you know what, we're just gonna go 2 times. I think she actually went 3 times. I know I spent a ridiculous amount of money, but like it is 100% worth it. It turns out that both the days that I went, they performed the same medley of their older songs, which made me really sad because I really wanted to see Bepse live. And then on Wednesday, I felt like they were more professional in a way. I feel like that's not exactly the word I want to go for, but they were doing their jobs and trying really hard to do a good job with their jobs. And then as the days went on, you could see that they were getting more and more playful. So by Saturday, I literally had the time of my life because they were just like so hilarious and having so much fun on stage. So both were equally good in different parts, even though I saw the same set twice. Yeah. So concert footage ahead. I ended up on the Snap story of the BTS tour that Snap published. You will be able to see that right now.
Jin blew a kiss into my section during the goodbye, but I was so unprepared that I wasn't filming, so now I have to actually use my brain to remember it forever. Also, Namjoon completed someone's heart in my section and then sort of walked away, but I guess everyone else was like me2bc. He came back and completed everyone's hearts. Do you ever cry?
It was a true celebration, ain't it?